Good morning, YouTube. I know it's been such a long time since I've recorded a video, but this is going to be Get Ready With Me. Today is the day after Hurricane Florence went through where I live. I live in South Carolina, but I live nowhere near the coast. I used to live right on the coast, and now I don't. I live about 2 hours and 45 minutes away from the actual ocean. So I'm inland, I'm pretty much very much inland. So I wasn't in like an immediate danger zones. Totally fine. I had power the entire time. Nothing really happened where I live. It did rain. We did have a little bit of wind, but it was really nothing serious. And my thoughts, my prayers, my positive vibes go to the people who did experience more than just a little bit of rain and a little bit of wind. It basically just rained for about 2 days straight, Saturday and Sunday. But the rain was really, really light for the most part. And then it kind of picked up a little bit and got a little bit heavier. But like I said, my area is pretty much unaffected by the hurricane. So let me tell you what's on my face right now. We're going to school today. Today is Monday, the 17th of September, and we're on a 2-hour delay today just to make sure that our students that live in the country and in lower lying areas that they can make it to school and that everything's okay. I actually need to check my phone and make sure that we're still on a 2-hour delay. I'm pretty sure we will be because, like I said, this area wasn't really affected too intensely. Yeah. Let me tell you what's on my face. For primer, I have on the Becca Velvet Blurring Primer, the Perfecting Base. For foundation, I mixed together my Bobbi Brown Skin Longwear Weightless SPF 15 Full Cover Oil-Free Shine Control Foundation, and I wear the shade Cool Walnut 8.25. This is actually a little bit too light for me, so I had to mix it with my CoverGirl Matte Made Foundation in the shade D80, which is a little bit dark for me, but I rather be a little bit dark than too light. So I mixed those two foundations together. I did 2 parts Bobbi Brown, 1 part CoverGirl. And then now I'm setting my face. Well, I'm done setting my face with this powder, but I just set my face with the Coty Airspun Loose Face Powder. I have the shade Suntan number 70. This is the deepest shade they have. It's like a pinky peachy pale color that I like. I also like translucent extra coverage, but I just find this shade to be a little less like white on my skin. But that's what I use to set the high points of my face. And you just saw me kind of do my cheekbone. Now I'm going to go in with my Sephora Micro Smooth powder in the shade Deep. I'm going to press this in around the perimeter of my face. I'm going to kind of press it in all over, but I'm going to start with the perimeters of my face. Now, this is what the powder looks like. It looks like it's lighter than me, but I feel like it matches to your skin tone. But I like to use this just for some extra smoothing, to add a little bit more coverage. I have been dealing with a lot of texture on my skin. It's got a lot better. I've been doing a lot to kind of treat it and get rid of it, but my skin has kind of been going through it lately. I think it's stress and hormones. I've been breaking out quite a bit. You can see right here. It's starting to finally go away, but it was a lot bigger and more sore. It's those under the skin pimples that you can't really pop, that are big and sore, and you can't pop them though because they're under the skin. And these are still kind of under the skin, but I've been treating them. And then I had a cluster over here. I'm starting to get one. I had one right here that's kind of going away. So yeah, my skin has been going through a lot of texture, so I find that this powder really helps the appearance of my skin look a lot smoother than what it really truly is. So I'm just putting this all over. You can see I'm just pressing it into my face. So that's it for the Sephora Micro Smoothing Powder. Next, I'm going to go in with the Black Radiance Pressed Powder. I love this because it's oil-free with a matte finish in the shade Ebony. And I'm going to use this to add some depth back into my face. I love this powder. It is very pigmented, so I'm going to use this. I didn't even tell y'all what brushes I'm using. Look at that. It's so pigmented, like I'm barely touching my face. I'm basically just going to place this all over the cheek area with whatever's left over. I'm going to take it down here. But this is the It's My Ray Ray #2 brush from her collaboration with BH Cosmetics. Yeah, I really like it, this brush for this. But yeah, the hurricane here was not bad at all. Where my parents lived, I think they had power the whole time. I kept asking them if they were underwater, was the neighborhood flooded? I think they just stayed home for most of it. Daniel came over Friday after he got off work, and we actually went out Friday night to a local Mexican restaurant. I just wanted him to try it, being that he's Mexican. I like hearing his opinion about Mexican food because he would be the person to know since he is Mexican. And I always thought it was really good, but I like to hear his opinions about stuff. So we went there for dinner. And then that was Friday night. And it was just raining very, very light, like drizzling. Like you didn't really need a raincoat if you didn't want one. And then Saturday, it still was drizzling most of the day. And then towards the evening, like when the sun finally set, it started to actually rain, like where you needed to wear a coat. Yeah, Saturday was pretty rainy. Yeah, actually like full on rained and not just like drizzled where I'm at. So you actually need to wear a raincoat or, bring your umbrella. But it wasn't anything, too intense to where you couldn't like go shopping if you wanted to or go out to eat if you wanted to. So we went to Waffle House for breakfast. And then what else did we do? We went to Waffle House for breakfast. And then we just hung out. We did a lot of just hanging out, watching stuff on Netflix, just relaxing. I had to get some stuff done for school. I got everything done I needed to, thank the Lord. So I'm not like in a rush today or anything like that. Yeah, and then that night he wanted to see the fight between Triple G and Canelo. I think that's the guy's name, yeah. And I was like, we don't know if it's going to get any worse. And we were kind of going back and forth about, is it safe to go out? It finally just started to pick up then around 6 p.m. is when or 6 or 7, we decided that we were going to go. And I was like, okay, well, let me put my makeup on. I did like a quick 30-minute makeup look. I even tried something new I hadn't done before. So that was exciting for me because I've been kind of, I don't want to say uninspired, but kind of just in a routine with my makeup to where I don't do anything too fancy with it. So I had to try something new. So that was nice. So we got ready. We went to this place called Fox and Hound, which I really liked the vibe of it. It wasn't too crowded or packed until the actual fight started. Because, there's like pre-fights before the main fight and all that. But they were all pretty good. And I used to be really like sensitive to watching boxing or just fighting MMA in general because I don't like to see people get hurt. But it wasn't that bad. Like I was able to watch it and enjoy watching it, to where it wasn't like making me feel sick or making me feel strange or just uneasy about seeing people fight. Like that's their job. It's okay. They have people there to make sure nobody gets seriously damaged or hurt in a crude, malicious way. Like they're just playing the game fairly. So I don't know why I keep going over my face with this brush, but it's okay. All right, so I'm done powdering my face. We've got some dimension to the face. Looks good. I'm loving the way the foundation looks. I'm loving the way the base looks. And it's still not even super duper duper matte. One thing I've been doing is I haven't really been using matte primers. And it really does make a difference in the finish of my makeup. And it gives it more of a natural finish. Maybe for like my super full glam looks, I'll do more like a matte primer with matte foundation when I really need my makeup to last all day. But for the most part, if I use a matte foundation and a smoothing primer, then I'm good. Or a pore minimizing primer. It doesn't have to be a matte primer though, and I get almost the same effect. So we saw the fight. It was really long. I was really struggling to stay awake. Like I almost fell asleep like twice before it came on because it was just really long in between the three fights, the three pre-fights that we watched before the main event. And I was tired. Like, it's past my bedtime. Like, y'all know I go to bed early. I'm going to go into something from my BoxyCharm. And this is a Baked Blush and Brighten blush from Laura Geller in the shade Tropical Hues. So this is from BoxyCharm, September BoxyCharm. This is a really pretty color. I'm really excited to use this. I'm just going to use the same brush to go in with some of this blush. Wow, it's really pigmented and it has some shimmer to it. So we're going to just put that on the whole cheekbone. So I'm not going to go in with any highlighter on my cheeks because this was very luminous. It's really pretty. Probably not the best thing for me right now since I have a lot of texture on my cheeks, but I really have been wanting to use this blush. It's really pretty. Can y'all see the subtle hint of pink? Like, it's not too intense. Wow, it looks really pretty on the skin. So we're going to use this. This side has more pimples on it. Oh, well. I'm trying to heal them up. Yes, I really like this blush. I like the way it looks. I normally don't wear blush. I normally don't really contour my face either, or bronze it up, whatever you want to say I did with that ebony powder. But I have extra time, so I'm going to take it to really like zhuzh up my look today. And use some products I've had on my list of things I need to try out and use. So far, I'm really liking this blush. I love the luminosity of it. I like the color of it. I like how it's very sheer, like it's not too pigmented. Like you can build it up if you want to. It's really nice on dark skin. So good job, BoxyCharm. Good job sending this to me because it looks good. I'm adding a little bit more. I'm gonna take a little bit over the nose area since I'm not gonna highlight. Put some in my brow bone, my chin. And so this is gonna be how I add a color and kind of luminosity to my face today. I'm not gonna do any highlighter. I just put this blush over the places that I would normally highlight, including on the bridge of my nose and on my chin. All right, so skin is done. We can move on to eyebrows. I really like this blush. That is really pretty. Moving on to eyebrows, you already know. I'm going to be using my Wet n Wild retractable eyeliner pencil to do my brows. Let me just sit that down so I can grab my mirror. Also, the tea I need to start drinking is from Yogi Tea. I even brought the box to show you guys. I'm drinking Throat Comfort Tea from Yogi because on Friday, I really started to lose my voice and my throat started to hurt really bad. And, you know, I'm a teacher, so I need my voice. So if you're the kind of person that uses your voice a lot, and I don't really yell at my students, but I do speak very loudly so that I speak about this loud in the class. And I'm pretty sure my dog can hear me, maybe people in the hallway. My voice is very, it carries well. It projects very well without me having to try really hard. So that's great being that I'm a teacher, but sometimes that does put a strain on my voice. We're doing that all day from 7 a.m. until 7 p.m. because I work with marching band after and I'm talking to my kids and they're playing instruments. I'm like trying to give them instructions and feedback. It does put a toll on your voice. So if you're somebody who talks a lot or does a lot of singing, anything with your voice, this tea really does help in soothing your voice. And I felt better immediately after drinking. I've been drinking a couple different teas, but this main one really helps. The only thing about it, it doesn't taste that good. And I knew it from looking at the ingredients. Let me tell you the ingredients. But it really does help. It doesn't taste good, but it really does make a difference. So the ingredients are organic wild cherry bark, organic licorice root, organic fennel seed, organic cinnamon bark, organic orange peel, organic slippery elm bark. Oh, the slippery elm is so nasty. Organic cardamom pod, organic ginger root, organic mullein leaf, organic clove bud, and organic black pepper. Those are all the ingredients in here. And the main ones that they're talking about are licorice root with slippery elm bark. And those are the two that really do help your throat, or if you're feeling sick, those two ingredients will really help you feel better, but they taste so nasty. So I always put 3 tablespoons of sugar in any tea that I drink, but I need to get started on drinking this whole cup. And right now it's the perfect temperature. It's nice and warm. It's not hot. And for me, since it does, if you let it linger in your mouth, you're going to taste the kind of nastiness. So that's why I'm drinking it rather quickly. I've kind of already like finished half of it. Okay, let's do these brows. Whew. Oh, speaking of like my brows, which made me think of hair, because your brows are hair on your face. Saturday, I washed my hair, I deep conditioned it, and I had Daniel make a video of what my hair looked like during every step of the way. And I took those short video clips and I put them all on my Instagram so you guys could see what my hair looks like while I'm deep conditioning, what it looks like when I rinse out the deep conditioner and it has no product on it, what it looks like after I moisturize it, and then what it looks like after I add gel. And then right now you're about to see what it looks like once all of that dries. Wow, and I guess I'm having a thicker brow day because that just happened. I was already kind of warm and then I drank that tea and now I'm feeling really hot. When I get too warm while I'm inside, it makes me feel like I'm gonna pass out. It's really strange. When I'm outside and it's hot, like I just push through it because it's like you're outside in the sun in South Carolina, duh, you're gonna get hot. But like when I'm inside, it makes me not feel too good. Yo, what is going on with my eyebrow? I am not coloring in the lines today. Yo, like this is not straight at all. But yeah, I have been loving the way my wash and goes have been turning out. I found some really, really good product combos. And one person that I do watch for their product combos is Finally Amber, who used to be, I can't remember what her name used to be before Finally Amber. But I don't know. She has a looser curl pattern than mine. I feel like her hair is more like a 3C, like a strong 3C, 4A with a little bit of like 3B sprinkled in there. Where my hair is more a 4A, 4B with a little bit of 3C sprinkled in, a little bit, not much. My hair is really tight for hair. But everything that she uses on her hair, like all the product combinations and things, they usually work out amazing for me. No, her hair is a little bit looser in texture than mine. And because her hair is longer than mine, it usually ends up working out really good for me. Like she's one of the rare people, like with her suggestions or her product combos, like I'm gonna try that if I have it, you know? So this wash and go is like a super moisturized wash and go. Like it's so soft. It smells really good. So I'm gonna show you guys what my hair looks like and then what I used on it. Like I said, it's on IG if you want to see what my hair looks like with no product on it, what it looks like right after I deep condition, what it looks like when I just add moisturizer, yada, yada, yada. Want to see all the different stages, that is on my Instagram. Shout out to Daniel for filming my hair for me. The first video, I told him not to get my face in it, and he like zoomed in on my face. And I could have edited it out, but I was like, I don't feel like it. Didn't really feel like editing that out. So we have more of a bolder brow today, which I'm not mad at it. I do love bold brows, but I don't have naturally bold brows. I have naturally very thin brows, as you saw before I started to fill them in. All right, so I'm done with the brows. They're not perfect, but they look fairly decent. I'm just gonna take this flat top powder brush and I'm just gonna go in between them and lightly over the fronts and around them. All right, brows are done. Let me go ahead and show you my hair now since I was just talking about it. So here's my hair. It is very much shrunken, which I don't mind that my hair shrinks a lot. But this is what it looks like. This is a day 3 wash and go. Yep. But you can see the curl definition. It is super duper soft to the touch. It feels really, really, really good. It smells great. So let me tell you what I used. I'm not going to go through like what deep conditioner I used and all that, but I'm going to tell you what I used to moisturize my hair for this particular wash and go and the gel I used. You can see the definition though. You can really see my curl pattern. Like this is definitely 4A, 4B hair. Very, very, very tightly coiled, like inside of a pin hair. So for moisturizer, I used, actually I can tell you my deep conditioner. For deep conditioner, I use the Manuka Honey and Yogurt Hydrate Repair Protein Power Treatment from Shea Moisture. That's what I use to deep condition my hair. I left it on for about 35 to 40 minutes. I really like this. It really does help to strengthen your hair as well as moisturize it. And it says it's for extremely dry, brittle hair. So it's for strengthening and protecting. I really like this. Will I repurchase it? Probably not, but I do like it and enjoy it. And if you see it on sale, definitely give it a try. And then to moisturize my hair, after I rinsed out the deep conditioner, I went in with one of my favorites. You guys know this is like my holy grail product line. I went in with the Cream of Nature with argan oil from Morocco for natural hair, moisture-rich hair butter, weightless hydration, soft frizz-free curls, daily hair moisturizer. Looks like this. Show you the top. And you'll see the definition that this product alone gives me. You can really see my curls start to pop and form together and clump, especially back here. And you can see how shiny that hair is. My hair down here is a little bit looser in texture than at the top. And this side of my hair is a little bit looser in texture compared to the right side of my hair, funny enough. It's very interesting. But yeah, that stuff is so moisturized. Like my hair is moisturized to the touch. And it does help to define your curls. So I really love Cream of Nature products. This line, the red line, they work amazing for me. And then the last product I used to style the wash and go was a gel. And I decided to go in with the Eco Style Gold Gel, the olive oil and shea butter and black castor and flaxseed oil gel, this one. And that really added even more definition and just freezes my curl pattern in place. Just makes it really nice and defined, but this gel also doesn't leave my hair hard. This one doesn't leave my hair hard at all. I don't get any sort of gel cast. I just get really nice, defined, soft curls. So that's the gel I used. And then today, just to try and stretch my curls a little bit, I put some of this hydration serum. I've been using this quite a bit lately from Eden Body Works, the almond and marshmallow line that I got in my curl kit 1 month or 2 months ago. I put some of that on my hands and I was kind of tugging and pulling my hair and just working that in. I also work that in around my edges because it helps to mask the buildup I sometimes get from my edge controls. So it helps that kind of, I guess, dissolve when I put that serum on there. But yeah, that's everything that's in my hair, and I love the results. Like, my hair is so soft, and the curls are so defined. I mean, look at that curl I just pulled out. They're just so defined. They're so soft. They're nice and clumped because of the gel. So love this wash and go. All right, so that's enough about my hair. Let's move on to eyes. I already know what I want to do for my lips, so maybe I should do my lips first. So let me finish this tea. I picked up Shayla's most recent collab with ColourPop, the Slay Day Shayla and ColourPop lip bundle. And I did the bundle that was $25 that came with the kit. There's an ultra glossy lip called Drippin', a Shea Day Ultra Matte lipstick, which is purple, I think, and then Season 10 Ultra Matte lip, which is red, if I'm not mistaken. Let me just show all three to you. And I got the bag with it too, but I put the bag in here. The bag is really cute. So here's what they look like. Yeah, Season 10 is the red. This red looks like really bright to me. So we're gonna wait to try that out another day. But I want to wear the purple today because I'm feeling that this purple is gonna look really good. And I had a purple from ColourPop. I think it's called Beeper that I really loved. So, but it's like old and dried out. I need to throw it away. I still have it, I'm pretty sure. So we're gonna wear the purple lip today. And then the gloss, I wore it to the fight. So Saturday night, I wore the gloss, and it's called Drippin'. And it's a little bit deeper in color than her first gloss. Like, she goes in detail in her video about the differences between the two glosses because they do look similar. But yeah, I decided to pick it up to support her. I'm not like a super Shayla fan, but I am a fan of supporting Black women. So that's why I picked it up. Let me finish this tea. I'm almost done. My lips are already pre-moisturized with my Buxom Big O Lip Plumping Balm. Y'all know I love this. So I put that on a while ago. And I just dropped it on the floor. Okay, so yeah, let's put this lippy on. I don't know if I lip a lip liner with this. I don't know. I feel like it's not too bright. I don't know. We're gonna find out. Nola June? Nola! Trying to see if Nola will come over here. I don't hear her coming, so maybe not. Oh yeah, it's reminds me of that purple I used to wear. Oh yeah. I had my first observation since being at my new school from my principal on Thursday, right before we went. We weren't in school Friday because of the hurricane. On Thursday, and it went really well. I feel like I handled all the situations that arose really well. and that I was able to maximize my instruction despite having to handle some behavioral issues and yeah. It was kind of a lot going on. I look back on it, but I handle it very well, and I don't let that kind of stuff faze me. Because they're kids and it's never going to be perfect. So I do like this color a lot. I like purple. And I feel like with this shade, I don't need lip liner. I just need to let it dry down. But yeah, that's the lip for today. I want to make sure I take it with me because I do plan to play the saxophone at the very end of the day for my students at Blue Eagle Academy, which is our alternative school, but they're really sweet boys. I've actually really been enjoying my time over there with them. They just make me laugh. They bring a lot of like joy and like silliness to my day. So I really enjoy being with them. They're so funny. And I'm not like saying like I'm making fun of them. They're literally just funny boys, like hilarious, like to go into comedy. Yeah, this is the lip. I really like it. Yes, looks very much like that purple I can't remember what it's called. I need to throw it away now that I have one to replace it. And I also love the ColourPop matte formula. To me, it's not uncomfortable or drying. So if you do too many layers though, it can crack. But if you do it quickly like I did and then let it dry at once, then you're good. You're in the clear. But I don't suggest layering it too much because then you will get that cracking and stuff. All right, let's go on to the eyes. For the eyes, I want to do something with purple, but I feel that's going to be too much because this lip is very loud, especially for a Monday at school. And my brows are very bold, so we're going to do something more subdued. We're still going to have a little bit of purple, so I'm going to use this palette. I thought I was going to go into more than one, but I think I got my thoughts collected. I'm going to use the Color Raid. Oh my gosh, Color Raid. The Colored Rain Queen of Hearts palette. I picked this up during their Labor Day sale. So I only paid $35 for it when it's normally $50, I believe. And everyone raves and raves about this palette so much. And I was like, it's a Black-owned business. Let me just go ahead and purchase it. I'm glad that I did. I really do love these colors. It's beautiful. So we're going to use this palette for our eye look. We're going to do something very neutral with a pop of this purple, I think, on the lower lash line. Just so we have some color. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. So let me get a blending brush. The first shade we're going to go into is the shade. I'm going to go into the shade Ladyship, which is this beautiful purple that literally matches my lips almost perfectly. I'm going to use that kind of as a transition color, but I'm going to keep it very low because, like I said, I don't want too much purple on my eyes. So I'm going to use this BH Cosmetics 140 brush. I think there's still plastic on my mirror, so I can't really see it. I don't want to take it off. So I'm going to keep this really low, like right in the socket of my crease, because I don't want to go up too high. I'm slowly going to build it up and diffuse it out. As you can see, I'm doing this with my eye pretty much open. So I don't want to go up too high, like that's perfect. I don't want too much of this purple shade. And then I think we're gonna do brown all over the lid. There's a really pretty brown shade in here. Keeping it really simple, yet still exciting. I'm loving this blush. I'm trying to think if anything else is really going on. No, not too much is going on with my family. Everybody's safe. Oh, they were supposed to meet Daniel, but they didn't. Daniel didn't end up making it 2 weekends ago when we had the shrimp fry that my school does as a fundraiser. He didn't end up making it to meet my family because his best friend, basically, his best friend is single father, and everything's just started to run a little bit, well, not even a little bit, a lot of it behind schedule. And the event that they were doing, it's like you had to be trained and go through like a little class before you could do the thing they had planned. And so it just ended up being, and they were a lot further away than where he like normally lives or anywhere in Charlotte. They weren't even in Charlotte. They were a little bit outside of Charlotte. And it just ended up, they were just running too far behind. He wouldn't have made it in time anyway. So he didn't get a chance to meet my family yet. Just okay. They'll just meet him later. I was really kind of upset about it, but I mean, it was out of his control, but still, I was not happy because that was one of the main reasons they came, other than to see me and to, you know, support the band I work for. They really wanted to meet him. So he didn't really make the greatest first impression, but that's on him to fix and recover. I'm not really too worried about it because he is an amazing man. So once they meet him, it'll all be good. So we're done blending that into our crease. Next, we're going to go in with the shade Dethrone. I've already used this shade before, but it is so pretty. Dethrone, this beautiful shimmery brown right here. I'm going to put that all over my lid. I'm going to go ahead and just use my finger to put this all over the lid. And I'm blending it into the crease so that it kind of fades into that purple that we put as our transition shade. So it is Hispanic Heritage Month. So this week is Mexico week. Mexico week. I'm excited. I love teaching about Hispanic Heritage Month because the kids are so interested and they have so many questions and they're just genuinely like and sincerely interested in learning about the cultures and music and dance of other countries and cultures. And I love that because that's something that I'm passionate about and that I enjoy. So it's fun for me to write these lessons because I don't know everything about Mexico and their culture and their dance and their music or anything. So it's like I get to learn too with them and then share what I've learned. And then now I have a primary source, Daniel, that I can reference. So we're going to be learning the dance to the Mexican hat song. And I found that's known as like the official dance of Mexico, which I think is funny because everyone would recognize that song if they heard it. But I'm sure the kids will recognize it. Now we're going to learn the actual dance. And it's really cute. It's really fun. Oh, that is so pretty on the lid. You can't really see the glitter that it has, but it is so pretty. It's like, oh, so pretty. This bronzy brown. All over the lid. Like I said, I'm blending it into the crease as well with my finger. Okay, now that I've got that applied, I need to wipe my finger off. So I get some tissue. All right, that's good enough. I'm gonna go back into the first shade, Ladyship, that matte purple that we put in the crease. I'm just gonna dip one time into that shade and then just go around it. Just dipping one time and then going back over the edges. Beautiful. We have kind of a smoky eye going. This side needs a little bit more. There we go. And now for the inner corner and lower lash line. For the lower lash line, I already said we're going with the shade Queen Mother, which is this beautiful shimmery purple. Yo, my computer's about to die. I got 23%. I'll be done soon. And the shimmers in here are so easy to apply. They're so smooth. They just glide right on, so it's not a struggle to apply this to my lower lash line. My eyes are just sensitive, so I normally tear up. But this shadow does not have a lot of fallout. Like normally I get a lot of eyeshadow in my eye, but that's not really happening with this shade, which I'm thankful for. Like I said, my eyes do water very easily. Yeah, this purple is so pretty. I'm just using this little Coastal Scents brush that I love and normally use to apply stuff to my lower lash line. It's my favorite brush, and I'm kind of blending it out with this brush as well. It was also Mexican Independence Day on the 15th, which is the first day of Hispanic Heritage Month, which is another reason that I always start with Mexico when I teach this unit. All right, for my inner corners, we're going to go in with the shade Royal Highness. I haven't used this shade yet, but it's kind of like a lavenderish silvery purple. I feel like that'll be pretty in my inner tear duct. I use the same brush. We're about to find out. Yeah, that's pretty. Again, this shade is called Royal Highness. So we've used Ladyship, Dethrone, Queen Mother, and Royal Highness. So 4 shades from this palette. And it performs great. Like I see why people rave about it and why so many people love it. And it's so many people's holy grail palettes because it is wonderful. And I love that it's Black owned. So I'm super excited to have been able to get it on sale during Labor Day. During October, unless it's like a holiday purchase, I think I'm gonna go on a no buy again. There's only 2 foundations I'm interested in repurchasing. I kind of want to buy the Cover FX Power Play foundation again. I didn't use it all up yet, but the shade I have was like my before band camp, like early summer before I got a super duper tan shade. And now I have to like mix it in order to wear it with other foundations. But I love that foundation so much. I want to have a darker shade of it, but I want to wait until the VIB sale comes around again. And then I want to get the Estee Lauder Double Wear foundation in because I just love that foundation. But I feel like I have foundations that can replace double wear. Like I found there's so many good ones at the drugstore that have recently come out that I feel like are just on the same level as double wear. Like honestly, one of them is one of the ones I put on today. The CoverGirl True Blend Matte Made Foundation is the most transfer resistant foundation I've ever worn. Like that thing does not transfer at all. Whenever I have to wear a white t-shirt, I put that foundation on the lower half of my face, or I just wear that foundation because it does not transfer like on my clothes. And I love that about it. And it doesn't transfer onto other people because that's a thing too. I'm sure y'all avid makeup wearers know, especially if you're a person of color. I love the way this eye look turned out. I wasn't expecting to do all this, but I love it. I'm really happy. And I got to use this palette on camera for you guys so you can see. Love, love, love the way this eye look turned out with the lipstick. I am going to apply some eyeliner. That's not eyeliner, that's mascara. So Queen of Hearts, awesome palette, definitely a bop, as people would say. The young people would say. I'm gonna apply some eyeliner. I'm gonna use my NYX matte liquid liner. Y'all know I love this stuff. I'm not gonna do a wing though, I'm just gonna line my upper lash line. And I'm not going to take it all the way in. Kind of starting right at where the colored part of my eye is. So I guess 3/5 the way in and then to the edge of my eye. No wing. Just like so. My best friend told me last night that she wanted to up her makeup game and she asked me what she needed to do. And I said, practice and watch videos. That's literally the best way to learn different techniques or like get inspiration for looks you might want to try. You literally just, I watch videos and then you have to practice in order to get good at it. That's the best way to up your makeup game. See what other people are doing, get inspired by them, modify it for you so that it works for you. And then you just learn as you go. Okay, I need to charge my computer. Let me just tell you what I'm going to put on my lashes. So for mascara, I'm going to go in with the Maybelline The Falsies Push-Up Angel. It's my first time trying this mascara. I like the Push-Up Drama, which I believe is the original one. But this one's also really, really good. It has an interesting brush on it, but it works for me. It gives me results. I do have to build it up quite a bit, which y'all know I'm kind of annoyed by that, but it's okay. So that's the mascara I'm going to use, and that'll complete this look. I'm just going to wear my treble clef earrings today. I really like this makeup look, the purple vibes, the purple lip. It's really colorful, really bright, which we need on this Monday after a hurricane, and it just puts me in a good mood. When I see my lips, it makes me happy because it's such a like vibrant purple. But I feel like it's still not too much, in my opinion. So yeah, this is the look. I hope you guys enjoyed this like update. Get ready with me and seeing this look. I'm just gonna apply mascara to upper and lower lashes and that's it. So I'm gonna end the video here. I'm about to like get the hiccups. So goodbye. Thank you so much for watching and I hope you guys have a wonderful week.